You're listening to DKnine online podcast. My name's Elsie, and this is the show that inspires over 30s to take control of their health and fitness. So, let's hand you over to our host for today.
Hey guys, Mike here with the third episode of the DKnine podcast. On today's podcast, we've got a special guest speaker. I did an interview with our head of small group training, John. So we've got that to listen to. He's going to tell us how his daily life has changed during lockdown and some tips to help you stick to being fit and healthy. We also got the weekly challenge. So the challenge will run from this podcast going out till the next one. There's no prize, it's just a challenge just to keep everyone interested, keep a bit of competition amongst members. There will be a fitness tip, which we'll do every week. So we'll give you a tip on how to help body transformation. It could be nutrition, it could be a workout tip. And there will also be a DKnine fitness update with regards to what's happening in the gym, what's happening with restrictions at the moment, what we're doing moving forward. So let's get straight into it, and we're going to go straight to the interview with John. Technology, no good with.
Same here.
First one, how has lockdown changed your daily routine?
It's in the house a lot more.
Yeah.
It's homeschooling the kids. It's giving them breakfast, lunch and dinner, which only usually happens on Saturdays and Sundays. I guess moving a lot less.
Yeah.
And I've got to be honest, I've quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
It is. I suppose it's something new. It's around the kids a little bit more, seeing what they're sort of like on a daily basis. You know, there's been the crazy times, but they're 3 and 5. They're going to be like that from time to time. And I suppose not going anywhere in a way. I tend to get up about 45 minutes before the first session, give me a chance to wake up. Yeah. And it's literally just waddle down the stairs. I've been taking the sessions in the hall instead of getting up at 5:10 and then jumping on my bike in whatever the weather is and taking half an hour odd to get to work. It's literally just walk down the stairs and there's the gym. Crack on.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It made me respect teachers more.
Oh. It's we do maths with my little boy, and it's like, right, we got 3 + 3. Let's take some cars away, and then he just starts squiggling and just goes off on his own, and it's like, what are you doing? You think you've got like a class of 30 kids.
No, I know, no control. I know. That's why we found the biggest thing: keeping the kids occupied for 8 hours. Like,
yeah, especially there's times where we have to be busy. My session times, the other half, she might be in meetings, she might be with clients. We can't stop that. We just can't.
No.
And
they don't understand, do they?
No, especially the younger they are. Sometimes it is kind of sticking in front of the TV, sometimes just to kind of keep them quiet, which is something we've kept away from. If it's a Saturday before lockdown, right, we're going out, we're not sticking in front of the TV, we're going to go out type of thing. But now sometimes it is kind of like, we need to plonk in front of the TV for half an hour, whatever it is. And then we'll do something after that. And they don't always understand.
No, they don't. But there we are. It's difficult for us all, isn't it? So the next one is tips off you for what people can do during lockdown, like health and fitness wise. You know, motivation.
For me, it's been easy really, because I'm taking sessions every day, Monday to Friday. Yeah. So activity wise, I'm active. We live towards the bottom of a mountain, so we take the kids up the mountain. There's a golf course across the road, which only opened a couple of weeks ago. So we had weeks of being able to take them in the golf club and just walk around, which was brilliant. And then because I'm so active, my nutrition has to be decent. I can't just eat rubbish and then expect to be taking 4 or 5 sessions a day and being able to get on with it. So we've got to be active. It's quite easy now just to be in the house day after day. All of a sudden it's weeks later and people might not have gone out much. So even if they don't want to do home workouts, it's not difficult to just go for a walk, get out of the house, clear your head. Mental health, I'm convinced at the end of this lockdown, I think mental health is going to be a major issue.
Yeah, me too, definitely.
Struggling.
Yeah.
And I think nutrition then, I know it's boring, but the nutrition side of it, I'm not saying be perfect, but if we can be about 80% with our nutrition, it might not even be a daily basis. It might be more the case of over the week. I know of people who are having Zoom nights out on a Friday.
Yeah.
In their living room with their mates. They're drinking loads. They're eating abysmally. So that day is probably about a 20% now when it comes to nutrition, right? Yeah. But over the course of the week, they're trying to balance it out. So it might be something like that. And I think that's important as well, kind of keeping in touch with friends and family.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It can kind of get, when you're with the same people, it's the same voices. With kids, it's the same naughtiness kind of thing. It's just regurgitated it constantly. Yeah, if you can, on Zoom and a few mates just think, you know what, Friday night, Saturday night, let's catch up for a couple of hours. Let's just have a load of drinks. Let's just eat a curry or whatever, and we'll just have a laugh over the monitor. I think things like that are important as well.
Yeah,
it just gives us something to do that we enjoy doing.
Normality, innit? Do you know what I mean? Stuff that we was doing before.
Yeah, which right now they say normal.
No, but like hopefully now things are changing, innit? People can meet up outside.
We've just got to hope now that, the easing of the lockdown is the right time.
Yeah.
And that not that they're rushing it just because they want to get the economy going, and then in 2 weeks' time we're back down into a 3-month lockdown again. That would be an absolute nightmare. We've been lucky because the weather's been brilliant. So kids' backyard, fine. That can work. What's it going to be like if it's freezing cold, windy, wet?
Oh, it could have happened at a better time.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It has happened for us at a good time, but I suppose there are people around the world now doing this through winter.
Yeah.
Which has got to be a struggle.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you with the mental health side of things. I think that is going to have a massive impact when it's finished. And that's why I think... Go on, sorry.
I just going to say, I think there will be people who were struggling anyway, who 11 weeks later, where they're going to be, who knows. But I think there'll be a lot of people who are okay, but have kind of gone into a lazy routine. And by the end of lockdown, they'll be struggling.
Yeah, definitely.
So NHS might have to deal with a lot there. And
I know, they're saying that they're struggling now. Yeah. And mental health isn't a big thing in the NHS at the moment. Like, it's quite low down.
Yeah, I think right now, I think they've got their hands extremely busy, and they've got to be looking. Is it in London? There's a demonstration. The NHS have got to be looking at it and just think, oh, please, no, stop. Guaranteed, there would have been people there carrying COVID. It's guaranteed. And other people would have caught it. So does that mean in a week's time,
it's all over the country again?
So the NHS has got to be looking at it and just think, oh, thanks for that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think that's about it, but there's nothing too much more to say. Just got to keep going, and we keep moving, keep doing what we can.
Yeah. Just get out of the house. Go for a walk, go for a little run. Just stick headphones on if you have to. Just get out of the house. Just don't be in the same 4 walls day in, day out. And let's be honest, when we do that, we just eat. We're not hungry. We just hit the cupboards and we just start shoveling it in. Weight goes on, and then people start feeling down about themselves. yeah, who knows where that's going to end up?
No, and like you just said, the same four walls, because in a few weeks' time, people at work, especially in offices, are going to be sat by that desk for 8 hours a day, aren't they? Whereas now, they got that chance to get out, do something.
Yeah, I know it's a lockdown, but they were allowing us out once a day. We work from home, the majority of people at the minute. It's kind of no excuse there in a way, because you don't have to get up about 2 hours before work because there's no commuting. You know, they're literally down the stairs and you're in your office.
Yeah.
This was the time to try something where they get a bit more active, work on nutrition a little bit. And guaranteed there'll be a lot of people that have done it. And no doubt there will be, but there will be those who might have just put their feet up for 11 weeks. And put weight on, down about themselves, and who knows where that might end up mentally.
Exactly. Right, no problem. Thank you very much, John.
No worries.
And I shall, well, hopefully see you soon.
I'm in, as long as there's call for it, I'm in the gym on Monday.
Oh, there we are then. Well, yeah, I've just done 2 of the sessions now, and it's good, really good. Fair play. It's nice to be coaching face-to-face again.
It will be nice, because I think my 3rd week in this job, then lockdown happened.
Oh, well.
So I haven't been there long. And
I finished 4:30 on the Friday, and he locked the gyms at 5 o'clock. So I wasn't even here. But there we are. We got to get on with it, and do what we can.
Yeah, you know, I suppose it's not our fault, and yeah, it's something new. Which, to be fair, is week 11. Well, towards the end of week 11 now. We've had plenty of time to get used to it, and I've got to be honest, I've enjoyed it. I'm sure it's been different for Dave and Holly. I can understand that, being business owners. But yeah, I think for me, because I'm active, because of work, mentally I'm fine.
Yeah, that's a massive thing. If you're mentally fine, I think you've got half the battle won there.
Yeah. Because you can think positively, not negative about everything.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Well, have a good weekend, bud, and I'll see you Monday, hopefully.
Ta-ra, Monday morning. Ta-ra, Mike.
So today's tip, guys, is going to be titled "Low Fat Equals Stay Fat." Basically, within the fitness industry, diet, nutrition industry, however you want to say it, companies such as Weight Watchers, Slimming World preach low fat, lose weight. You probably will lose weight just because of the lower calories, but we need fat in our bodies. We need good fat. We need fat to survive. Fat keeps our organs going, helps us in loads of ways. But the biggest thing with the low fat is most low fat option foods, if it says low in fat, has extra carbs added to it. And these carbs are bad sugars, processed sugars, and these sugars that are in these food keeps the insulin in your body higher, which doesn't help us, but helps with fat storage. So basically, the sugars we take in low fat foods are sugars that are just stored as body fat. So a tip on low fat is don't go for low fat options. Go for naturally, if you're going to go low fat, go natural low fat options such as quark, if you're going to go for cheese, yogurt, sorry, because they are naturally low in fat and there's no added sugars to them. But in my own experience, when I lost all my weight, I used a high fat, high protein, low carb diet. That worked for me. It may not work for you, but just be careful that when you go for low fat options, because they do contain extra sugars, and most people will store that sugar in their midriff, bellies, hips, bums, and we all know how hard it is to get rid of that fat. So guys, this week's challenge is going to be use MyFitnessPal every day. This will help keep you accountable, your own diet. If you are currently sticking to healthy eating, you can check that you are hitting your right macros, hitting your right calories, or it could help kickstart a new diet, or it could be a new health kick just to get you started, especially during lockdown. I know a lot of people have struggled, so the MyFitnessPal challenge is to help people get back into a more regular day-to-day diet, healthy eating, make sure we hit the calories, macros. We do have a MyFitnessPal walkthrough on our members website. But if you have any questions about using MyFitnessPal, drop us a message, leave a comment, and we'll help you out with that. So guys, for this week's recipe, we've got a blackberry chocolate cake. Everyone loves cake, everyone loves dessert. I think a nice piece of chocolate cake, especially in these uncertain times, will help everyone. The thing with this cake is, it is lower calorie than your regular cake due to using Greek yogurt, less eggs than a normal cake. We're using healthier ingredients rather than your usual vegetable oil, tons of flour. So this definitely is a healthier option for a chocolate cake. If you do decide to bake this cake, please take a photo, tag us in it, put it on one of our social media pages, the Facebook group, and let us know how we get on with baking this cake. We'd love to see the finished article. So for this week's DKnine update, probably is a very good thing for us in the gym, and I think with what we've seen up to now is a very good thing for members. We're now offering outdoor one-to-one sessions starting from £22.50 per session. The sessions are 30 to 40 minutes long. They can be tailored to your needs. If this interests you, something that I think shows we're coming out of lockdown slowly, we're going to go back to normal as fast as possible. Drop us a message. We will get back to you if you are interested with the times, what we have available. The session is completely based on what you need. So the personal trainer that will be doing the session for you will message you, find out what your needs are, and the session will be programmed for you. With these one-to-one sessions, we are sticking to all the rules and regulations. We have a gazebo set up outside the gym with turf down. We have hand sanitizers for equipment. All equipment will be thoroughly cleaned after each session and before the next session. The personal trainer will be 2 meters apart, so they will be the social distancing. We will provide gloves if you want gloves to wear during training, and anything else that you feel you need for the sessions to happen, we're more than happy to help with that. There we are then, guys. Episode 3 done. I hope you find these podcasts interesting, helpful. Don't forget, please send us your messages, post comments. If there's anything you would like to know where we can help you, we want this podcast to be interactive. We want members to help us put out something that you want, not just us babbling on about stuff that we think you may like or may want to hear. So again, drop us a message, leave comments. No question is a silly question. If it's health and fitness related, drop us a message and we We'll answer them to the best of our abilities. We'll find out the answers for you. So we're going to leave it there. Hope everyone stays safe. Keep training. See you next week.
Thank you to our host and everyone involved, and to you brilliant people for listening. We'll see you next week.